Hey guys, this is Ninja with HDpiano. Today we'll be learning how to play Wake Me Up When September Ends. So let's give it a go. And that's all we'll be going through in this section of the video, but please do head over to HDpiano.com to see the breakdown of the entire piece. Okay, so let's kick off. Let's start with a little bit of trivia. This song was released by Green Day. Now, this was a single off of one of their albums. If you know the answer, if you know which album this single was released on, please leave the name of that album in the comments below. All right, let's kick off. So, my middle C is here. This song is in the key of G major, so that is this. In the key of G major, you have an F sharp. This song comprises of these chords. The first is G major, just a G, D, G, B, D, G. The second chord is D over F sharp. So we have an F sharp in our bass, F sharp, A, D. Then the next chord is E minor 7. We have an E in our bass, E, G, B, D. Then we have a G over D, which is a D in your bass, G, B, D. Then you have a C major, C, G, C, E, G, C. And the last chord is a C minor. C, G, C, E flat, G, and a C. Great. So that's all the chords that this song kind of is built around. Let's kick straight into it. The first 4 bars of this song starts with a syncopated rhythm in your left hand, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. You start with these notes. Just repeated. You've got the G and the D. So I'll count along this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 that syncopation is repeated in various times, multiple times throughout the entire piece. Okay, cool. So we're now into the second line of the first page, where we bring in the tune, which is the start of the verse. So the left hand, first 2 bars go like this. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So as you can see, all I did is change from our original, which was, and then we play this F sharp G, F sharp G, D, F sharp, G, D. I play that in time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, over that, in our right hand, we have the tune, which goes like this. This is the first 2 bars. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do that again even slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, those notes, A, up to the B, back to the A, back to the B. And then we have a push on that E, which takes us into the next bar. Let me play those first 2 bars together so you get it. So then we're into the next 2 bars. Left hand. You kind of get the gist now. We're moving down the scale. So we have the E. We start on that E, G, D, E, G, D. And we go to the D, G, D, D, G, D. That's the next 2 bars of this line. On your right hand, we have the continuation of the tune. And remember, we start with that E beforehand. Yeah, we start with that E beforehand, and then we kick in with the tune. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'll play that slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So those notes there, we have that pickup, E, A, B, B, G, G and E, D, that is a B, A, G. And the rhythm, both together, both hands together, really slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then this takes us into the 3rd line, which starts like this in our left hand. Yeah, I'll do that really slowly. We have our C, G, E, C, C, 2 notes, G and an E, C. Then we do the same thing again, but with C minor. C, G, E flat, C, G, E flat, G. I'll do that again, so in context. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on top of that, our right hand plays this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'll break that down. That's just a G and a D. G, G. Again, G and a D. C, G, A, E. So let's put those 2 hands together. The syncopation in terms of rhythm and timing on that right hand melody, I'll count it out just one more time so you know. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So that's the timing of it. 2 hands together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're into the last 2 bars of this 3rd line, and this is just a left hand only. It goes like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and same thing twice, and that's just a G, D, G, D, G, G and a D together, G at the top. Timing: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that takes us into the last line of the page 1, and it starts very similar. It just plays the tune essentially, but it plays the tune with just a few alterations in terms of timing in the tune in the right hand. So the left hand actually stays the same, but you play this again: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That doesn't change. That stays exactly the same. In your left hand, I'll play the first two bars of that last line and break it down. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So those first 2 bars, hands together: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and I do that again, even slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then we move into the next 2 bars and is exactly the same as we've played it earlier. So I won't spend too much time. We play this. Which we did earlier. And then the next 2 bars, again, we've played earlier, which is this. Which we just learned earlier. Now, the only thing that changes here, these next 2 bars, is what we do in the left hand again. So we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. I'll play that one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That bit we already knew. The next part we changed very slightly. We play the G, D, G, D, then we go to the F sharp, D, A, G. I play that last 2 bars together. And that marks the end of this part of the song for Wake Me Up When September Ends. But please do head over to HDpiano.com and you will see the full breakdown of the entire piece. My name's been Niji Adeleye. Thank you very much for jumping on board with this video, and I will see you over at HDpiano.com. Take care, guys, and hit subscribe while you're here. Take care.